The concept of Kaliyuga, the fourth and final age in the cycle of yugas, is deeply embedded in Hindu mythology. According to the Mahabharata and other Hindu scriptures, Kaliyuga is characterized by moral decline, strife, and the eventual destruction of Dharma. Hi, this is Nirvi from Auric Cosmos, presenting you Lord Krishna's depiction of Kaliyuga in the context of Mahabharata. In the aftermath of the Great War of Kurukshetra, Lord Krishna, the divine charioteer and guide of the Pandavas, imparted profound wisdom about Kaliyuga to the victorious princes. Krishna's explanation of Kaliyuga stands as a timeless reminder of the cyclical nature of time and the enduring importance of virtue and devotion, even in the darkest of times. This forewarning served not only as a glimpse into the challenges that future generations would face, but also as a guide for the Pandavas to navigate the changing tides of Dharma. Once, the Pandavas Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, and Sahadeva approached Lord Krishna. They asked, "O Lord Krishna, please tell us what the Kali Yuga will be like, as it is fast approaching." Lord Krishna replied, "I will tell you all about the upcoming Yuga called the Kali Yuga, but before that, you must do something. I shall shoot 4 arrows into the 4 directions. Each of you have to go to one direction to retrieve that arrow for me. Tell me what you see at the place where you find the arrow." With these words, Lord Krishna stood up and shot 4 arrows in quick succession into the 4 directions. The 4 Pandavas went in search of an arrow each. Arjuna rode fast behind the first arrow. Soon he found the arrow. As soon as he picked it up, he heard a sweet song. On searching for the source, he found that the sweet song was that of the cuckoo, which is considered an auspicious bird. The voice of the cuckoo was spellbinding, but it had a live rabbit under its claws. In between the song, the cuckoo would rip flesh off the rabbit and eat it. The rabbit, still alive, was in terrible pain. Arjuna was taken aback at this sight and returned to Lord Krishna. Then comes the second arrow. Bhima went in search of the second arrow. He saw that the arrow was stuck in a place that had 5 wells. 1 well was in the middle and the others were surrounding it. The 4 wells on the outside were overflowing with the sweetest water, but the one in the middle was completely empty. Bhima was puzzled and returned to Lord Krishna with the arrow. Next comes the third arrow. Nakula went in search of the third arrow. When he picked up the arrow, he saw a crowd nearby. When he went to see what the commotion was about, he saw that a cow was licking its newborn calf. The calf was completely clean, but the cow kept on licking. The people were trying to get the calf away from the cow, but they were not able to do it before the calf was injured extensively and was bleeding. Nakula wondered how a pious and calm animal like a cow could do this to its own newborn. With this in mind, he returned to the Lord. Finally comes the 4th arrow. Sahadeva went looking for the last arrow. The arrow had ended up near a mountain. As he looked on, a big boulder was dislodged and began thundering its way down. It crushed huge trees on its way, but was stopped by a small, weak plant. This appalled Sahadeva. He rushed back to Lord Krishna to ask about what he had seen. The brothers returned to Lord Krishna with the arrows. They placed the arrows at Lord Krishna's feet and requested him to explain the meaning of the mysterious sights that each of them had witnessed. Lord Krishna smiled and began explaining. Krishna explained the meaning of the first scene. Krishna said, "In Kali Yuga, the pious men and saints will be like the cuckoo. They will all have sweet words, but they will exploit and inflict pain on their followers, like the cuckoo was doing to the poor rabbit." Then Krishna explored the meaning of the second scene. Krishna continued, "In Kali Yuga, the poor and the rich will live in the same locality. The rich will be overflowing with fortune, yet they will not spare a single coin to help the poor, like the dry well received not a drop of water from the surrounding wells that were overflowing with water." Next, Krishna depicts the meaning of the third scene. Lord Krishna looked at Nakula and said, "In Kali Yuga, parents will love their children so intensely that they will end up spoiling them. In the same manner that the cow destroyed its calf by licking, parents will disrupt their children's lives with too much love. The attachment with the children will be so much that the parents will become blind to all other relationships in their lives." Finally, Krishna reaches to the 4th scene. To Sahadeva, Lord Krishna said, "The people of Kali Yuga will rush to their doom like the boulder you saw. Large trees are symbolic of assets in life like relatives, family, friends, and wealth. None of these will help them escape doom. The plant stands for the name of the god. A weak but faithful recalling of the god's name will help him escape his doom." Krishna's revelation of Kali Yuga to the Pandavas transcends the immediate context of the Mahabharata, offering a timeless message about the challenges of moral and spiritual decline in an era of darkness. His words not only prepared the Pandavas for the future, but also serve as a guiding light for all who seek to uphold righteousness in difficult times. Despite the foreseen trials of Kaliyuga, Krishna emphasized that the path of devotion and adherence to Dharma remains accessible to all, even when the world seems enveloped in chaos. His teachings remind us that, regardless of the age we live in, the pursuit of virtue, faith, and spiritual wisdom is the key to transcending the material world's inevitable decline, ultimately leading to liberation and eternal peace. So hope you liked my creation. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more such epical stories and stay blessed by God's grace.